Welcome back. I am Elizabeth, your host. Today, we're going to guide you on how to make the money work smarter and not harder. If you're a professional woman, a professional mom, and busy between the ages of 25 and 65 with 50K tucked away in savings or in your 401k, but zero time to go learn on how to invest and how to go do due diligence, this episode's for you. Imagine finding a 50-acre tract, 20% down under market value during a lunch break. We sent you got the book. A lot of you are finding great deals. Again, you know it's under market. You know you could turn around and sell it for a little bit more, and you do not have the cash or the time to close it alone. So a lot of you either one have the 60K just sitting there doing nothing, earning peanuts, like I like to say. And you're like, what can I do with this money to generate some extra income or to compound my income? This is where JVs come in. One of the ladies will bring in the hustle, the deals, they do the due diligence, they take the time to do all this. And then the other one of you or a trusted partner brings in the missing piece, the money. For a lot of you, maybe money. For a lot of you, finding the good deal. Regardless of where you are, this is why we have this community, so we could find together and work together and grow together. Profit split fairly, 50-50. That's usually how it happens. One finds a deal, the other one has the money. You partner up together and you split the difference. Beautiful. Let's connect you to money partners so your money works while you live your life with your children. It's going to continue. Life continues. It doesn't stop for anyone. So this is how we want our money to work for us. Today, we'll break it down, JVs, why they're perfect for us, how to structure a fair deal, and exactly how our SisterLand JVs and partner boards can make it happen safely. Okay, a quick disclaimer for everyone here. I just want to do a quick little disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. It's not financial or legal or tax advice. I want to set that out there. Always consult a professional when you're investing, when it involves the risk of losing some kind of money. Always consult an expert. Okay. Very good, ladies. And now that we got the disclaimer out of the way and we're ready to make our money work for us, why joint ventures? Why do we want to partner up? It's perfect for us busy moms. We're busy running around a household, upkeeping our kids, our family, and running from soccer to baseball, whatever it is for you. The problem is that we don't have the time to either one, do the due diligence or figure out which is a good deal that will give us a nice return. And this is why we're putting this together. Many sisters here have solid savings. You're professional women that have your 401ks, but you lack the time and energy and probably even knowledge to actively look for land opportunities. These show that women often participate less aggressively in higher return opportunities, leaving money on the table. So a lot of you ladies are leaving money on the table. Let's make this money work for you. JV partners, again, one of us will find the deal. We teach some of you ladies how to do it. So if you have $0, don't let that stop you. Go figure out how to find a good deal. And then we have the people that will bring in the money. They scout, they do the due diligence, the deal, there's a time. They do all of that. And then you ladies, all you have to do is put the money backed up by land or some other real estate. Make sure you always put a lien on something. The other partner brings in the money, provides the cash, and it's ideal for all you ladies. They could have it in savings, in their bank account, a 401, self-directed IRA, private lending. There's many ways that you can make this money work for you. We split the profits, negotiate fairly. Capital gets preferred return 8 to 10%, depending again how you want to split it. And the benefits are huge. You leverage strength, you share the risk, you have passive income for cash providers. And these are great ways for us ladies here in the community to begin making the money work for you. For all the ladies here, most of you are professional moms. If you have it sitting in the bank or in a savings, you get very small returns. The deal runners here, the ladies are actively looking for deals. You hustle, but you need funding. This is where we join together. Let's target 10 to 15% return on short-term deals. This is common for private or hard money spaces. It's safer than stocks for a lot of people. Ladies, no more watching from the sidelines, okay? You join ventures, you join with other ladies, and you pull your resources together. This is the sisterhood. We support, we educate, we learn together. We share accountabilities when we share our wins. So this is huge for this community. I'm going to give you a quick example. We found a great deal, but our money was tied up with another property that we hadn't sold yet. And then we found someone in this community that had the money, a professional woman here. She's a physician here in Houston. And she said, I have that money just sitting there. I'll be happy to give it for a profit. So she had nothing to lose. We put her money with a lien. Again, everything's done through our attorneys and title companies. They prepare everything. As soon as we turn around and sell it, she gets paid first. So she got paid first. Her money, all of it back, plus what we agreed to give her back for lending us that money. We put zero down, zero, and we still made a profit. So this is huge, ladies. A lot of times I would want to do everything with my savings and my husband's savings. And I'm telling you, you will go much further and much quicker if you join ventures. I wish I knew this a long time ago, but I'm telling you now, it's better to do it this way. So who are these partners? Who are these sisters that we match together? First of all, the type 1 is cash sisters, someone that has 50K in their savings accounts, in their 401ks, in their IRAs, professional women, professional moms. Again, we try to network with a lot of moms because we're one of them. I like to spend time with my kids. For example, if your kid's homesick, you get to be with them. You get to work from home. You don't have to have a dedicated office to do this. You can do it from home. You can do it from your car, from your iPad. So I want to help other women and other moms that are professionals working 9 to 5, but still want that extra income or make their money work for you. So we find these professional women in Houston. We have many physicians, many attorneys that we work with, and you want to let them know what you're doing and get them involved. So that's your type 1. Type 2, deal runners, the hustlers. There's a lot of women out here that do stay at home with their little babies, or their babies are already off to school doing their schooling from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. And they're like, I have all this time. I would love to go look for deals. We teach them. We teach you how. We have the course online. Ladies, go look on. We have the online courses, and then we have the blueprint, the book. So we'll teach you how to find these undervalued markets, and then we partner you up with someone with the money. So you have the time, you have the drive to go finding this. You have the time to get educated, to do due diligence, to ask questions. This is the type 2. Let me give you a quick example for the type 2. You find the deal. It's a 5-acre tract and it's under market. This is when type 2 meets type 1. You need the funding partner. Even if you do have, let's say, the 50K, don't use it all. Help one another. Use their money. You help them grow, and then you help get a return and keep it snowballing. And finally, type 3, the private lenders and the private investors. This is huge because there's many private investors. I'm one of them, and private lenders out there that secure their money by a deed, by a trust. So make sure you don't just pass a good deal because you don't have the money. If it's under market and you know you get a good return when you turn around and sell it, always reach out to this group, find a private investor. You usually give 10 to 15% return of their money, and it's secured by the real estate, by note or a deed of trust. It's always secured. So it's a lower risk for the private investor. And we love those type of deals. So make sure you talk to us. Quick example. I have 60K to deploy, and I'm looking for a deal runner. This is a type 2, someone that has the time to do the diligence, knows what they're looking for in a land deal, and we make a deal together. She gets her percentage, and I get my return of investment, and it's a win-win for her, and it's a win-win for me. And this is exactly what we want to do times 100. always multiply it. Don't let one deal stop you. You keep multiplying and keep doing it. How do we structure these fair deals and protect ourselves? I know a lot of you are like, okay, I'm ready to find a deal, or I found the deal, but how do I protect myself? That's a great question. We're going to do this. The common 50-50% equity split is usually the common way. So for these deal runners, they get credit for finding and managing it. There's a lot of little steps when you find a great deal, from finding it all the way to turn around and closing it. There's so many little steps and you get credit for that. So it's an easy 50-50 split. Other alternatives is preferred return cash partners. So you promise them, you put it in writing again, anywhere from 8 to 15% return. That's a private investor, then 50-50. If they've done deals with you over and over, they may be okay with the 15% because they know you've done this a while. You've done it more than once, so they know they're not going to lose money. They're going to get some kind of return of investment. 60-40 favoring the operator. Again, those are common too in our community. A lot of people are like, okay, the operator does all the work, so we're going to give them 60. I'm going to get 40%. Whatever you decide, make sure you put it in writing, make sure you get an attorney to draft everything. And it's a great opportunity for us to start learning and getting our feet wet into this land investing journey. So there's various ways to structure the deal. We want to document everything, some lien on some kind of property to make sure you're protected. You want to protect yourself, especially if you're the one bringing the money. The JV basics is temporary partnerships for one deal. But again, ladies, let me tell you, my partners, we've done one deal and then we come back for more. Either or, I come back to the girls that find great deals. I'm like, hey, do you have another deal? I have 100K just sitting here. Let's make it work. So don't think just because you did it once, that's it. Keep open communication with these ladies because they're ready to fund the next deal or they're ready to find another deal for you. So always, always don't make it temporary. These are lifelong friendships, lifelong partnerships. See it this way. It'll take you a long way. And again, the purpose is always to buy. You define it. You buy, you hold, you flip, be very specific. And the contributions, the cash amount, the service, the timeline, everything has to be written down. The responsibilities, profit and loss split, exit strategies. Again, you have to go over all this with the attorney, whoever's drafting this agreement, and then the managing decisions. Like if it sits over a year and you want to sell it in less than a year, but it's sitting longer than a year, what happens next? Always make sure you document those specifics. Okay. And then finally, the agreements. Start with free templates. There's a lot of free templates. We have a couple of them. I got those from my attorneys because this is what they do. They're real estate attorneys. So they had a couple on their back pocket and they shared it with us. So I just stick to the same ones and I tweak them to whatever now I know. So before I would give 50-50, now it's more like to 20 and now it's anywhere between 18 to 15% return because I know I have diversified my partnerships. Again, you want to grow your partnerships because you know you have other options. So, ladies, it's very important for you to start networking and seeing who's doing what so you could diversify and you could call the shots. And again, a lot of times it is good to go 50-50. If it's something that's quick, you're like, okay, sure, I'll give up 50. Here's my money. Give me 50% back. I'm fine. Or 8% back. That's fine. Again, it depends on the situation, on the timeline, and your circumstances. Everyone's circumstances is like a little roller coaster up and down. So never be afraid to ask. Never be afraid to expect a yes or a no. Don't take it personal. It just depends on whoever's lending at the moment, where their life is at that moment. Always consult an attorney, a real estate attorney, or a real estate CPA. If you know some or if you know of anyone, go talk to them. If you don't, feel free to talk to us. We communicate with them on a daily basis. They probably got tired of us asking all the questions, but things change in real estate and laws. So always stay up to date. Always ask the question, even if it's repetitive. Don't be scared to ask the same question a year later, 2 years later, because things do change. Laws change, circumstances change. So always ask. Don't be scared to ask. So these agreements are very important to protect yourself. So now that you know how to protect yourself, how do you find your partner? Ladies, I tell everyone start small, learn, and start with other people's money. So finally, the risk and safeguards are real wins. Ladies, partnerships are the best way to get started. You scale faster and quicker when you partner up with other ladies. The markets, they're always shifting. There's hidden costs or legal things or tax issues. If you partner with someone that knows all this and they've done it before, it's so much easier for you. And you learn. There's risk. There's always risk in everything you do. There's always risk. There's nothing that's not risk free. So make sure you do everything in your power to keep yourself safe, your money safe. But it's so much fun once you learn what to look for over and over. And then you see the money's working for you. I mean, who doesn't want that? You put your 50K to work and then you wait 3, 5 years and it's compounded. Excellent way to make it work. To safeguard written agreements that attorneys can review, clear exit strategies for funding. Is it a 1 year, a 3 year? Make sure you get everything clear. Regular check-ins. Make sure you always tell your funder what's going on. Keep them up to date once a month or you ask them, what do you want? Do you want me to email you every time I talk to the surveyor, to the county, or to the tax people? Or do you want me to just update you once a week or once a month or once a quarter? Everyone's different. SisterLand Investors, most of our ladies here know how to find a good deal under market. And most of them here are the ones with the money. They're private lenders. They're like, look, I have money, find me a good deal. Land is not very risky. Let's keep this money moving. Collaboration over competition. This is what we're about, ladies. Collaboration. So real quick, head over to our SisterLand Investors. Make sure you follow. Make sure you go grab the blueprint if you want to learn how to find under market. If you have the funds, go to SisterLandInvestors.com. There's a page for you. Sisters, your money deserves to grow. Let's connect, support, and win together. Tag other sisters. SisterLine. Thank you, ladies, again for being part of this journey. I absolutely love every single one of you. The questions that we're getting, we get tons. We get to answer those and we get to post them for other ladies that may have the same questions. So thank you for your questions. Love you, ladies. I hope to see you in the next podcast and feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help you and to grow together. Don't wait to save money. You can start right now. Find the deal. We'll find you the money partner. Till next time, lady, have a blessed one. Take care. Bye-bye.